Okay, how we doing out there? First things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. My company is Crystal Edge Technology Screens. Today we're going to be talking about a new screen paint we have that will be replacing our screen paint under gold. Okay, so under the golds we had a Supreme Gold, which was a 9. Then we converted that into a 15, and now that is being changed over to our new Ambilight, Advanced Ambilight Rejection 17. So, the full name for the technology, it's going to be called Advanced Ambient Light Rejection. Sorry, I keep getting the names mixed up. So many screen paints. Advanced Ambient Light Rejection Black Gold Nova 17. So this is it right here. I did a demonstration live already on the product, and also to test it against some certified projection screens and some other screen paints. So that is the color of it right there. So we're going to take this, we're going to paint this onto a surface. This is already painted. This is 106-inch, 106-inch screen already coated with the technology. We're going to coat this right here so we can show exactly how the technology is going to look. All right, so let me put this here, and let me track me down my stand. Stand has to be, I always lose my stand in the house. Somewhere along the line, always lose my camera stand. Oh, here it is. All right, my camera stand here. Now, still adding updates to the website. And this is going to be one of them. And we still have quite a lot of more videos to go to replace the older videos that now have to come off the website. All right. Come over here and disconnect my sub. So I can use that as a form of stand. And let me see how far I might have to bring it down. I don't know what it is about this stand. This stand likes to always slide off and hit the floor. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. I told you, stand for some reason always likes to fall off and hit the floor. Let me grab me some tape in here. I'm going to put you guys right here for a minute. Stare out the window, and I'll give me some tape. We have fixed that problem. Okie dokie. All right, come on. So let's go back over. Now, the one thing about my videos, they are raw. I don't do any special effects or any of that stuff. Never did, never will. I just keep it simple and plain. That's basically about it. Like, why don't you hire someone to come and do this and do that? I'm like, nah. I like it the way it is. All right. Now, this technology is only 2% done. What I mean by 2% done, I mean by 2% done in its testing. It still has a lot more testing to go. As for it being finished, it is finished. It's done. Just has to go through a lot of testing before we can earn this label. So how we do things over here is we have to see an ultra short throw demonstration. We do long throw demonstrations. Long throws are done on 1,000 lumens, 720p projectors at around 22 feet in a fully lit environment. We do those, and then we have to test it against certified screens, or how the screen is going to be able to display and how it's going to be able to compete with other screens. So that's to be done. Final test for the technology all in all, we take them outside, and they have around 6 o'clock in the evening or 7 o'clock in the evening. They have to be to display an image in 190-degree view image with a projector of 1,000 lumens at around 13 feet back. And that's how all my screen paints earn their labels. So we do our tests are a little bit more rigorous, but I just want to make sure 100% the screen is working. I'm not going to rush through and do any fake demonstrations, or basically don't do any tests at all, as some people do. All right, so let's get ready to paint this on. I'll get the tape off my hands I just used a few minutes ago. go. And here's the color of it. I'm going to paint this in. And we'll match this with the other screen. This will give you an idea of how easy it is to apply this stuff. It's really easy to do. I advise that when you're painting it, and I've never said anything different, that you use a nap paint roller. Don't use foam or anything else weird or anything else. An everyday plain 9-inch nap roller is all you need. I had some people come back and say, well, you said, nope, never said in my videos. Not one time. You can go back and check my videos. You will never see me using anything else but a nap roller. That's it. Now when I paint, this is just me on how I do things. I like to get my corners first. That's how I do it. Treat my screen like a paint pan. Don't worry about it. There's not going to be any streaks in the screen at all whatsoever. Then I just paint my middle in. And that's it. Very easy to do. Kind of my signature how I paint screens. And go back and forth. Now this will be available in 1 quart, 2 quarts, and a gallon. There we go. Everything covered quite nice and well. That's some of my floor right there. That's why I never have clean socks. Buy a pack of socks and they're trashed in a week. And that's why. Now you can paint this on any surface you choose. Big screens, motorized projection screens, same thing as all other screen paint can be applied. Very easy. Alright, so we're done with that. That's finished. Let me get the bag I had for this to put this in. I don't want this laying about the house. Alright, now we got that painted. I can remove you from the tape. There we go. Bring in the next room. Now the projector we're going to be using for this demonstration, the lights on first. We're not going to be using 4K. We're not going to be using 1080p. We're going to be using an SVGA projector at around 800 by 600 res, 720p. That's it. Price tag for my projector I paid for was $150. Let me get this out of the way. We don't want that in our video. Like I said, very easy to apply. You do not have to be a pro. You don't have to be a professional. It's very easy to do. Screen up, come up off the floor. All right, I'm going to put this right over here at the bottom, like so. You can get around this hidden thing. And later on, we'll do the whole big screen up top. All right. So what we're going to do here is a paint and dry demonstration. We already painted the screen. The next step is to dry the screen. We've got a fan. Put the fan in front of it. Fan's going to dry it. And then it'll be just like the other screen over there. Alright, so let me grab me a fan. You would think I would have all this stuff already pre-set up already, but usually I don't. I never do. All right, we'll put a fan here. I can have it on a bit of a tilt there. Alright, that was good on the tilt. Alright, I'm going to bump everything in. Go. Okay. Fan here. Let me see, come on. I hate it when you put in a, try to plug something in. You gotta keep turning it back over and over again, because either it's the wide side or the short side, you don't know which side it is. When the plug plugs in, you could have swore you did it right the first time. Go back and do it again. Alright, we're gonna bring our projector down low so we can hit that screen right there. And then later on we're gonna do the bigger screen. Bring it down a little lower, so that way you can see the screen much better. There you go. Let me go get my fire stick and remember which one I was using for the demonstration. Oh, actually got it right. Usually get it wrong. Usually got to go hunt for my. Did I have the fan up on the right way? Alright, okay. Well, I'm feeling air, and I'm like, wait a minute, is the fan pointing in the right direction? Alright, so there it is right there. Already painted and already done. Let's do this demonstration right here. And like I said, very easy to apply, not hard to do. Now, once the technology's passed all its tests, final demonstration is going to have to be to produce an image outside. All those demonstrations are done, all those tests are done live. We do all those tests live. After that, it will actually earn its label, and then it'll be available on the website with free worldwide shipping. I love doing the paint and dry demonstrations because that way you can see how easy it is to paint the screen, and then you can see the screen dry in front of you. Now, like I said, the projector we're using in the demonstration is a Viewsonic 720p 800 by 600 res projector. This projector is SVGA. So like I said, very cheap projector. You don't have to spend a lot of money. As you can see, we have to go through calibration nonsense. We don't have to worry about, because it's in a fully lit environment, about the screen washing out or fading. None of that nonsense whatsoever. We don't need 1080p. We don't need 4K. And we're able to produce an amazing image. All right. Yeah, that screen's dry already. It's a little wet, I can see in some areas, but nothing that's going to disrupt the picture quality. But it's dry. Mostly dry. I'd say about, out of 100, about 90% dry. Some people ask me, well, how do you know? I've been painting screens for a very, very long time. And after a while, you get a kind of feel for it. Let me show you how beautiful the image looks. Like I said, simple 720p projector, nothing expensive. Nothing. No, we don't need 4K. We don't have to have 1080p. That's the problem. Like I said, when I talked about the projectors, there's nothing wrong with the projectors unless you have a knockoff. If you have a knockoff projector, we don't support those. But with the technology that they have in projectors today, and even some of the older projectors, the reason why they don't look good on screens is due to the fact that the screens haven't caught up to the technology yet. They just haven't. So there it is displayed on my painted screen. And if I were to bring it up, you can see it matches perfectly with the larger screen. See? That was painted earlier today. And I'll show you the contrast levels. I have to show the star field demonstrations. I don't think that's a star field, 10 hours of black. Yeah, it's the same thing as a star field demonstration. Let's go get, let me see, here we go.
Anything your wild child does, Pampers Cruisers 360 Fit can too. With a stretchy waistband.
So this screen has amazing contrast levels, amazing color, and the white levels are actually absolutely amazing. I know I said amazing 3 times in a row, but its screen is actually incredible. And like I said, you can paint this to any surface you want. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to be doing several videos on this. First one was to paint in. Second one we're going to be doing is testing it and displaying it against other screens, such as other certified screens and other screen paints that are out there sold on the market, and to show you the difference between our technology and theirs. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, put it up on top of the table so it can display it on the big screen, and take the screen we just painted and put it in front. Alright? Okay, let's find ourselves another video. I'm going to go back to that video right there. I really like that one right there. Bring my stand up a little bit. There we go. And just show you the difference between the wall. That's what the wall looks like without, that's what the screen looks like without our technology. So you can see that this technology makes a great improvement over a white screen or a white wall, or however way you're going to set it up. Bring it back a little bit more so it fits in there nicely. As always, I always give credit to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for giving me the ability to be able to design this technology. If it wasn't for him, I would not be able to do this.
Remember when Dragon was fun? Dragon used to be an act of freedom.
Oop, got the wrong remote control. There we go. Keep putting the same remote control next to themselves. bring this up just a little bit more. For some reason, we should be a little bit higher than that. There we go. Sometimes that jams a little bit. There we go. And this is the screen we have now, the big screen. This is the screen we just previously painted. Just right there in the front, just for a minute. So you can see that it matches perfectly. I don't want you to think that, you know, that's a completely different screen. So that's why I had to paint that screen also too. But like I said, these remote controls mixed up. Very easy to apply, very easy to paint. Okay, where do we go there? Let's get something that just went off. All right. Let's go with 8K.
Getting that from YouTube.
Yeah, I was going to say something completely different. Butcher that one. Let me see if I can bring in manually. Let's bring in 8K. That's not exactly what I'm looking for. Let me see. Blah, 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 blah. A couple of demonstrations on here I like very much to do. Well, let's do this one first. Now as you can see, the screen we just painted laying against the screen we previously painted and a live demonstration, they match perfectly. As showing that they're both the same technology. Okay, so I'm going to remove my screen I just painted and we'll show off the display. I'm going to rewind that. We'll show off the display on the official 106-inch screen. Sorry about that. Let me go back and rewind that a little bit more. There we go. Now we're going to show the display off. Oh, I'm so sorry. I took the camera off. I'm so sorry. I'm going to tell you exactly what happened. I'm sorry. So, I'm looking at my timer and I'm thinking, did I run out of time? I'm thinking, oh, come on. I just painted the screen. You got to be kidding me. I got to do that all over again, prime the screen, repaint it again, come back and do everything all over again. And that's why I threw the remote control down, because I literally thought I ran out of time on my cell phone and didn't realize right here in the corner there's the time on how much time I'm using right now, on how much memory I have left on my phone. So sorry about that. I was going to I just came almost close to actually canceling the video when I realized in the little corner right there, I didn't see it at first, I don't know why, that the video is still running. Thank you, Jesus, because I would have went in and deleted my video. All right, let's get back. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I didn't see it. I don't know why I didn't see it right there in the corner. But that's why I threw the remote control thing, because that has happened to me. I've done a video demonstration and I'm talking and I'm doing the demonstration. I look down and my timer has stopped or cut off, telling me that I don't have any more time left or not any more room left or space left or memory left on my phone. And I'm like, oh man, I gotta do that all over again. Or I gotta go in and delete videos to make room for the new video. And I had plenty of room. All right, that's a new one. We got plenty of time. Thank you, Lord. Like I said, a lot of work doing these videos. All right, let's go over here and let's grab this one. Just loves how he just rolls into that double Dutch. And like I said, we're using this on our 720p projector, 800 by 600 res, Viewsonic projector. I'll put the model number of the projector at the bottom of the video. And this is SVGA. Usually these projectors are skipped over because people think they can't produce amazing images, and they can. It depends on what kind of screen you have. And that sounds a little too high. There we go, that's better. Now this projector still sits in its factory settings from the day I purchased it. Lord blessed me to be able to get this projector for $150. It still sits in its factory settings. Alright, let's get some other videos, some other demonstrations on here. I like to do things that are some colorful. We've got some contrast going on right now. Let's do some outer space. And like I said, very easy to paint. Now, I'm sorry you can't answer questions on here. Our comments are usually locked. The reason why we had to lock them, because unfortunately we had individuals that did not know how to carry themselves correctly, and they felt the need to come on here and just say really nasty or threatening or very racial comments. So because of that, we had to remove comments altogether. But like I said, information's there. We can email us and contact us from there. It's a shame you got to go through stuff like that, but that's what happens. And as you can see, we're doing this in a fully lit environment. And you can see how far my projector is sitting back from the screen. Quite a distance, fully lit environment. I like doing these in fully lit environments because, like I said, this is ambient light projection technology. I should not be doing this in the dark. Colors. I'm curious. I'm grabbing my measuring tape. I want to see how far we're actually sitting back from the screen because we were at a good distance. Oh, let's bring up those white levels too for you. Bring the white levels up. So I'm going to go back here and do a measurement really quick. I'm curious how far we're from the screen. So we are really quick. Just gonna pause this for a moment. I'm gonna pause that for a moment and show you how far we're back. There is my measuring tape. We are around 15 feet away from the screen. There we are, and there's the projector right there. The model number, unfortunately, is at the bottom of the projector. So I'll show you, I'll be to post that in a few minutes. So that way you can see that. Make sure I got the right remote control here when we're doing this. Nope, wrong one again. There we go. And get up close so you can see the white levels. How nice and bright the white levels are. And as I said before, 1 quart, well, I didn't say it already before, sorry about that. 1 quart's going to paint a screen size up to 120 inches, or probably 26, so we get good coverage from this. 2 quarts, it's going to be to paint a screen size of 150 inch, and the 1 gallon is going to be to paint up to 190 inches. Coverage on this is really, really good. Let me see if I can get something else in there. And we can move about, move around. 15 feet back, fully lit environment, 720p projector, 800 by 600 res. Now you can get this projector brand new on Amazon for a very good price, about $300. And if you get a renew, you'll probably get it for a lot cheaper than that. You can get them on eBay for $250. Some places want a little bit more than $250, but still worth it. Let's go over to really quick. Let's grab this video right here. We're going to clear this, and I'm going to put in this, but I'm going to change this. Go back into search, and we're going to go back in, and we're going to bring this back a little here, and we're going to put in this particular video I like on here. Okay. Space it. There we go. Found a video. Oops. Here we go. Just to give you an idea how amazing the color is on a 720p projector. I know I keep saying it over and over again, but I can't believe myself. It's 720p. All my projectors downstairs are 720p projectors. Like I said, I don't have to spend a lot of money. Usually, like I said, when you're dealing with screens or screen paints and they require you to use this on an ambient light controlled environment, it just means the screen can't be able to produce an image in a full lit environment. Calibrate your projector. AKA, we can't see color. That's what it is. I tell you that right from the door. There's nowhere in the world you should be calibrating your projector. You see how beautiful the colors are? Now, like I said, next demonstration, we're going to be displaying screen paints and certified screens. We're going to be showing color patterns that's in straight reds and blues and greens to show you where and why these screens have to be, how your projector has to be calibrated when using these screens because they can't see color correctly. With our technology, that's something we don't have to worry about. All right, with that being said, I'm going to get out of here real quick. My name is Kenneth Bird. My company is Crystal Edge Technology Screens. Thank you all for watching. I have to go, and God bless.